everyone, welcome back to my channel Learn with Deepika. Today we will study about probability. Now before we learn how to find probabilities, let's talk about what exactly they are. This is nothing new to us because we use probability in our day-to-day life conversation. Like we say, it may rain today, he has a good chance of winning. Yeah, she is probably right. You know, in all these three sentences, there is one thing common, and that is uncertainty. So yes, in this chapter, we will talk about certainties and uncertainties. Let's come to the point. How are we going to define it? So probability is basically study of chance of event occurring or the extent to which something is likely to happen. And now, where are we going to use it? It is used in statistics. We use probability in weather forecasting, and financial companies and insurance companies use probability to make their policies and to draw certain conclusion. And this is also used in gambling. Now, to understand this probability in a better way, you need to know what is the scale of probability. So let's start with that. So this is our scale of probability or probability line, which starts from 0 and to 1, where 0 indicates impossibility and 1 indicates certainty, or we can say the sure event. Now take an example. If you have 6 marble and I ask you to pick a red marble, so you won't be able to do that because that's impossible. Now same question to you, but in this case you have 5 black marbles and 1 red marble. In this case there is very less chance that you will pick a red marble. Now in this case we have equal number of red and black marbles. So in this case there is 50% chance that you will pick a black or the red marble. Now we have more number of red marble as compared to black one. So in this case there are comparatively more chance that you will pick a red marble. And the last case, when you have all the marbles of red color, in this case you will definitely pick a red marble because it's a sure event. Now from this we can say that if it is impossible, so we can write the probability of this event is 0, and it will be more than 0 but less than half. And in this case, since there are equal number of chances, so I'm writing here half probability, and here it will be more than half but less than 1, and it's 1. So probability lies between probability of event A is less than and equals to 1 and greater than and equals to 0. It cannot be less than 0 or more than 1. And this probability can be represented in decimal form also. Like you can represent this as 0.5, and you can represent probability in the form of percentages: 0%, 25%, 50% and 100%. And this is very important. You have to keep this in your mind that probability lies in the range of 0 to 1. Now there are some terms which are related to probability, and you will find those terms in your textbook, in your questions. So let's start with the quick revision of all those terms. Some basic terms related to probability. Number 1, experiment. It can be scientific or random. Scientific experiment, we all know that we perform in our school laboratories. In this case, result will be same every time, no matter when and where are we performing. Random experiment, it is basically an activity or a process where we know all the outcomes before even conducting the experiment, but we can't be sure as to which outcome will come. For example, tossing of coin and throwing a dice. Number 2, outcomes. An outcome is the result of a trial in an experiment. For example, in case of tossing a coin, heads and tails are outcomes, and in case of throwing dice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 are the outcomes. Number 3, event. It is list of all desirable or favorable outcomes of all the outcomes. For example, On a roll of dice, if I wish to obtain an even number, then 2, 4, 6 are the event. Or on a toss of coin, if I wish to obtain a heads, then head is the event. Number 4 is sample space. Sample space is basically collection of all the possible outcomes of an experiment, and it is usually denoted by a capital letter and represented in the form of set, as you can see in this example. Number 5 is sample points. Sample points means number of element in a sample space. Like in this example, we have 4 sample points because there are 4 outcomes in this set form.